Want to stay in the game? Start with proper injury prevention. I think one of the issues we see in youth participation of sports nowadays is the tendency to get straight into the sport. They're throwing as hard as they can. They're starting to go from not doing anything throughout the winter to going as hard as they can in the spring or the summer. I think one of the more important things is to appropriately warm up their shoulders and their general bodies to make sure that when they get into these high demand repetitive activities, that they don't fall victim to one of these overuse injuries. One thing I particularly try and educate my patients on, especially in the adolescent population, is there are a lot of muscles attached to the shoulder. To your shoulder blade alone, there are 17 muscles. So typically when someone is getting ready for a throwing progression, I tend to get them to warm the rotator cuff up first. There's one in the front, two on top, and one in the back. So that's a lot of in and out motion, usually with a low level of a resistance band, and then progressing to more aggressive overhead type activity. And then they can go to kind of a short toss, long toss, and then eventually warm up into their full pitching cadence. I think kids get in trouble when they go from doing nothing to going onto the mound and throwing as hard as they can from the start. When you're participating in sports such as baseball, is actually practicing the maneuvers you're going to be performing. As mundane and common that is, there is actually a technique to sliding and getting into base safely, either feet first or head first, to make sure that you're not going to injure your wrist or ankle doing the sliding drills to where it comes time to be in the game. This isn't the first time that you're sliding, putting yourself at risk of hurting yourself.